What's going on, everybody? This is your WOF Outlook and Discussion for Monday, March 27, 2023. And before we get into today's video, I hope everyone is doing well, remaining positive, and as always, staying blessed. All right, you guys, looking at the surface map this morning, we do have a chance for severe weather here across the deep south and along the Gulf Coast here. But as you can see, the frontal boundary extending across Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana here, and we do have some showers even in and around the New Orleans area. As you can see, as we zoom in, you guys, you can see coming across the LaPlace area, heading across the lake, Slidell, and into Mississippi. My friends in Ocean Springs, a severe thunderstorm warning is currently ongoing this morning at 9:10 a.m. Well, to the north of you guys, Ocean Springs, but it's still close enough, you guys. So there will be some severe weather here along the Gulf Coast and the south here today. And as we go further to the east, you can see all the heavy rain south of Atlanta here with a tornado watch, a little tornado watch here across southern Georgia. But as we take this off, you guys, to see how the rest of these storms are going to materialize throughout the day and night here, we're going to take the radar off. Let's take the tornado warnings off, you guys. We're going to take, I know I'll be having a lot of stuff on, you guys, by default. I just be liking to have everything rolling. All right, you guys, and here we go. Convective outlook day one. As you can see, there is a slight risk of severe weather for parts of southern Georgia, South Carolina, and Alabama here, you guys, with a marginal risk extending from the Houston area, New Orleans, into Panama City, Montgomery, Alabama, and even extending into the Carolinas again, you guys. And as I said, this is a slight risk, so hopefully not going to be experiencing anything too terrible, but you guys know as the day go along, the weather likes to change, so we'll just have to keep up on it as the day goes along. As we check the probabilities here, tornadoes, we have a 2% chance of tornadoes here across southern Georgia here, just extreme parts of eastern Alabama and parts of South Carolina. Hail threat extends all the way from Texas, East Texas, into South Carolina, you guys, including the New Orleans area. So we will have to be looking out for some hail. And the wind threat does go extend from our area, New Orleans, into South Carolina, with the greatest potential of wind threat here across southern Georgia and parts of southern Alabama, you guys. And then here we go again. As you can see, the marginal risk does extend from East Texas into South Carolina, you guys, with the slight risk across mainly southern Georgia here and parts of southern Alabama. Now we're going to check, you guys. Let's see how are these storms are going to materialize throughout today and tonight, you guys. And as you can see, this will be about 5 p.m., you guys. And as this will be this evening, so late afternoon, evening, you can see we already have a boundary set up here across the Gulf Coast from Texas, from southern Texas, extending all the way to the Florida Panhandle. As we move this on to about 7 o'clock, you guys, let's take a look at about 7. You can see we already going to have showers starting to develop around the San Antonio area, Houston, off the Louisiana coastline, even here across the New Orleans area. We could see some showers and a few heavy thunderstorms here and extending eastward here across the Florida Panhandle, Panama City, Tallahassee. As we move on to about 10 o'clock, you guys, I'm going to focus this right back into the New Orleans area. As you can see, we're going to have some heavy cells possibly around for tonight, you guys. Well, hold on, you guys. I'm looking at this. I see up here it says March 27, 10 p.m., but the model thing here says March 28, 4 a.m. I just hope that these dates are equaling up. I'm going to go with up here where it says the model hour time up here. I'm going to go with that one. So as we can see, about 10 o'clock, you can see we're probably going to have some showers here, some strong storms across the North Shore and South Shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Even here across the Houston area, we'll have some showers for the overnight hours. And as we move on into 2 a.m., you guys, All right, as you can see, now we're starting to move into Tuesday morning, you guys. And as you can see, we have some heavy rain that's going to be ongoing across the panhandle of Florida, southern Alabama, Mississippi, and here even across southern Louisiana, extending all the way back into San Antonio. Looking at this, we may have to look out for some localized flash flooding, you guys, across the South and the Gulf Coast. As we move on to 6 a.m., I don't want to go too far. Let's go to about 4 o'clock, you guys. All right, 4 o'clock. As you can see, about 4 in the morning, this heavy rain is going to be moving right on through the New Orleans metro area and the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Still flooding heavy rains possibly here across Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, extreme southern Georgia. And look at here, even in southern Texas here, strong storms could be possible. As we move this on to about 7 a.m., on Tuesday, you guys. You can see all of this starts to push out with a front as a front starts to come through our area across southeast Louisiana and the Gulf Coast. As you can see, a front will starts to come and push all of this out here. And as we go to about, let's go to about 4 p.m. tomorrow, you guys. And as you can see, for the most part, all of the weather will be gone for our area. The New Orleans area points eastward, but we may still have a few showers here across the Houston area in southern Texas. So that's going to be it for this one, you guys, as far as looking at the model to see when these storms are going to be materializing. I really hope my timestamps were somewhat in order here. As you can see up here, it has model hour 39, 4 p.m. Central Time on the 28th right here. And then it has the 28th, 10 p.m. And so I somewhere tomorrow afternoon and evening, this is how it should be looking, you guys. So I know that today we're going to have some showers along the Gulf Coast. Tomorrow morning is going to be very active here across Louisiana, but by tomorrow afternoon and evening, we should start to clear out here across the New Orleans area. And before we go, you guys, I want to show you convective outlook day 2, which is Tuesday, which we do have that marginal risk, a low threat for some severe weather along the Gulf Coast with that disturbance I had just showed you coming across. Then, you guys, as we go into day 4, we still have the risk across Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas for some severe weather. That'll be day 4, which will be Thursday, you guys. Day 5, Friday, this is about to be a classic springtime severe weather outbreak possible here, you guys, across the Mississippi Valley here, Illinois, Arkansas, the Memphis area, northern Louisiana, northeast Texas, eastern Oklahoma, Missouri, Iowa, even could be into parts of southern Wisconsin. We could have some strong to severe storms on Friday. So, you guys, we're going to take a look at this as this event continues to materialize and we get closer to it. Everyone, be safe, be careful. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe if you haven't already to continue to get the latest updates from the Storm Prediction Center as they releases them. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.